And still in Clovis, California, we've got a bathroom sink. This is top mount, so that'll need to be glued in, adhesive caulking. Have a Glacier Bay faucet provided by the owner. So set the sink, set the faucet, set the drain. Underneath, additionally, we've got some water leaking down here. And actually, it's not a bad fix. We'll just go ahead and get the supply on and get a cap on it, or go ahead and tie it into the faucet, and that'll resolve that. For right now, I'll probably just get a bucket under it and let it drip until we can get back to it. Cold side is good. We'll go ahead and cut that waste out and get a new tubular P-trap in there and get the waste tied in. And that is it for the bathroom. Okay, we're in Clovis, California, over on West 10th Street off Minnewawa, 65 West 10th, apartment 102. And we are completed on this one sink installation. What we've got going on is everything underneath has been replaced with the exception of the angle stops. We can't get the water shut down to the building. The gate valve is frozen shut. We don't want to touch the meter. It's a 4-plex as well. We need to get permission from everyone. So we just went ahead and left the stops on. We do have brand new supplies on, brand new P-trap, and it's been tested out. We've got it caulked in right now, so you can see, without the light maybe, real clean caulking. It is drying. You need 24 hours in here, no water, or else this will pull out or wash out if you get water on it. If you bump it around, you're going to break that seal as well. So that is the faucet provided by the homeowner. Sink is provided by the homeowner as well. And everything looks good. And water is running real smooth, good flow. So everything is good for right now. Like I say, just leave it alone for right now, let it dry 24 hours, and everything will be good. And we're going to move on to the next bathroom. So third bathroom, or second bathroom here, Clovis, same building. Basically the same setup, Glacier Bay faucet. Sink needs to be glued in. Waste needs to be hooked up. Everything underneath, same as the other. These two stops are shutting off, so there's no problem with those. Hot and cold are good. And again, we replace the P-trap, put a tubular P-trap in there and get it buttoned up real good. And that's it for this bathroom as well. So we're still in Clovis over on 10th Street, 65 West 10th, number 102, and this is the master bath, and this thing has been installed, and again, it's just been caulked in fresh, and it's hard to tell, but this is a pretty clean caulking line. We used a nice little squeegee tool, hard to get focused on there. So it's nice, but it's got to dry, so it can't get bumped, you can't use it. If you get water on it, it's going to wash out. So just leave these alone for a little bit. We have run water and everything appears to be good. Down here you can see we went ahead and put in new supply lines. Over there is the hot, and over here is the cold. Sorry about the lighting. And so supply line cold, hot. Existing valves are staying in place. We cannot get the water shut down, as I stated in the previous video, so those are in place. We are not responsible for their functionality. No repair, service, replacement, nothing on those. We don't want to touch those. That could become quite an extensive project, so we're just going to leave those alone. Everything else looks good. We've got the brand new P-trap in here. Water's running right now. And you can see there is no leaking up at the nut, the tailpiece, and no leaking at the trap. So everything here is good. So we are done with this sink. And one more project. So fourth project. First one was, I don't know, maybe it was the bathroom, maybe it was the kitchen. And then of course we just looked at the sink in here. I'd like to go ahead and get this toilet set. It's a Glacier Bay, so I don't know how old that is, but it's probably relatively new. We'll go ahead and get that set. Everything's good back there. I'll get a couple new wax rings. Flange is in not bad shape, so go ahead and get that set and probably replace the supply. Outside of that, all the angle stops will probably remain because this is a a joint building. It looks like you've got another unit up front that's tied into the same water main. You need to coordinate with them to do any work that involves shutting down the water. So we can do that, but there need to be some scheduling to take care of that work first. And then additionally, the finished plumbing needs to be installed here inside the building. And that is it. Okay, video number 3. We've got a toilet, Glacier Bay, Home Depot brand, existing. We reset this for the homeowner. So we went ahead and put in some new 3 1/4, 3.5 inch brass bolts. New washers, stainless steel, a couple wax rings, and then went ahead and caulked the base in. Again, you need to keep this area dry for 24 hours. Outside of that, it is functioning correctly. We did go ahead and replace the supply line as well. So coming up from existing angle stop, again, these are all existing to the home. We're not going to change those again because we can't get the water shut off to the building. And additionally, it is duplex. It's actually a 4-plex, but the gate valve shuts off 2 of the units, and that gate valve is stuck. So, new supply line, no dripping in here. Everything is good from our point of view in installation. You want to keep an eye on all of these angle stops to make sure that they don't start dripping at all. If they do, give us a holler. We'll see what we can do to get that resolved. However, we're kind of limited because of the water situation with the at the building shut off. One thing, the tank lid is missing from this toilet. We did set the one that was sitting here on the floor as instructed, but there was no tank lid with this one. The one that was sitting in the shower, let me take a picture here real quick. This one here, that one has a lid, and it is sitting on the floor right there. So I'm not sure where the lid's at, but I can't put it on for you since I can't locate it. So anyways, we'll leave that up to you. And that is it for this bathroom. Okay, we're in Clovis, California, and we've got an existing new installation here, 2-compartment sink. They requested no garbage disposal, so 2 basket strainers, and then a single hole faucet, drill through the existing countertop, wood decking, and then also install an air gap, run the hose. Actually, you don't need, let me see, 1, 2, that'll come over to, oh my gosh, how's that going to work? Normally that goes down to, you'll have to get a sink T. Okay, so we'll need a sink T for one side or the other, a Y for the discharge line for the garbage disposal. Air gap, and then a Y for the discharge line, and then a telescoping kit, actually a double compartment kit for the waste hookup here, new tubular P-trap. And then down here it looks like the existing stops are fairly new and they're 1/4 turn, so we'll leave those. And then additionally we've got this Moen faucet. It's got integrated supplies in it, so that'll get installed as well. Put in there is an existing stop on the hot water supply for the dishwasher, so we'll provide a 6-foot braided supply for the dishwasher. And then no installation of the dishwasher. That'll need to be an appliance company or whoever they buy the dishwasher from can install that. And that's it for the kitchen. Okay, so still over here on West 10th Street, 102, and we're finishing up in the kitchen. We have the Moen faucet is set, and that was provided by the homeowner. And it's working real good, hot and cold, real good flow. And went ahead and installed air gap for code purposes. Down here, we're actually up top here, we have 2 basket strainers. They requested no garbage disposal, so we have 2 basket strainers. Down here for the discharge side, instead of having a garbage disposal to drain into, we have a sink Y, a tailpiece Y. So we've got when the client guy comes out to set this fixture, he's going to run that hose from over in that hole up to the air gap, and then that discharge tube runs down and drains into that tailpiece and then down to the trap. So everything's tied in underneath. We went ahead and tied in. Water is integrated into the valve, so we didn't need to put supplies on here. Existing 1/4 turn angle stops. Look like they're in good shape. I don't see any dripping on those, so everything looks dry. We've tested these, filled up both compartments with water and drained them. There's no leaking, so for right now we are done.